Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is. It's Throwback Thursday! And because it is Throwback Thursday, what I like to do is dig deep into the crates, go back to the days of yesteryear, and play you some classic hits. Now, this week, I'm doing some older songs. This first one is from 1983. Yes, 1983. And the song is called Yamo Be There, and it's by James Ingram. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this song, James Ingram and Michael McDonald, but James Ingram gets most of the vocals. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this song is that a lot of reactors that I do watch other people react, because I'm more than or not, I'm not going to react to that. That's why I will watch their reactions. But when I watch them do We Are the World, nobody can ever, say like, oh, I know that guy's songs. We've listened to that guy's songs. And most of the time when it comes to James Ingram, they're like, I don't know who that is. As James Ingram and who was the other black guy? Al Jarreau is another one. So that's why I wanted to do it, to focus on the fact that out of all these singers that they had there on that day to do the recording as well as the video, he got a solo. And there's a lot of people there who I recognize in the video. It was like, they could have had a solo, but they did. One of the reasons why is that they wanted the people to personify their vocal styles directly on this album, We Are the World. You couldn't all of a sudden show up that day and go like, I want to sing differently today. No, you have to sing the way everybody knows you to be singing. That's why Cyndi Lauper's was, well, you know how Cyndi Lauper was. And you had, Huey Lewis of Huey Lewis and the News, belting out, and Bruce Springsteen with that kind of gruffly soft voice, and Michael is Michael. Michael's going to sound like Michael each and every time you put a microphone in front of him. Willie Nelson, Ray Charles, Kim Carnes was one of those, because her hit at the time was Betty Davis Eyes, big giant hit. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do James Ingram. He had early success from Quincy Jones. He had a song called Find 100 Ways or Just Once, and then then he had the duets with Patty Austin and Linda Ronstadt, because he did Somewhere Out There with Linda Ronstadt. And so I wanted you guys to hear him for the most part by himself. So if you like videos like these and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. Now this version is like the extended version, and the reason why I'm doing that is because the extended version has more views than the original version. And I'm like, wonder why. And so I listened to it, and I'm like, it is a little bit more just more of a song that if a DJ put this on, you kind of don't want it to stop. Back in the day, it's a nice groove, has that perfect cue sound to it, and James Ingram's voice, along with Michael McDonald's smooth voice and harmonizing and backup vocals, just makes it the perfect song. So you'll understand why. So without any further ado, here is James Ingram and Michael McDonald, Yamo Be There.
And
Here we go.
Heavenly Father, watching us fall. We take from each other and give nothing at all. Well, it's a doggone shame, but never too late for change. So if your love runs low, just reach out and call His name. His name.
So that was Y'all Mo Be There by James Ingram featuring Micah McDonald. Now, if you hadn't realized, this actually is a religious song. I believe the Hebrew word for God is Yahweh, and so they just said Yah, which, also in Jamaican is Jah, but it's basically God will be there. Whatever you need Him, God will be there. When you need a friend, whenever you're down or low, just reach out and call His name. All that, is reference to God. Now, I know a lot of people these days are non-believers, which is fine. Doesn't matter too much as far as, in the reacting world, whether you like a song or not. You don't have to be religious, or you don't, have to, be the other. I just have a foundation in the church. I wish I would have given my son more of a foundation in church, but no, he's of this generation now. It's like, if I can't see it, I don't believe it, which is a shame. But, I have to take some responsibility for that as well, but I never took him to church. So, there's that. But it doesn't stop me from praying for him. I mean, I love him. He's my son. I will always love him. But there is that. It's a great song if you need some uplifting. It's a great song that not only you could play on a Christian rock station or a gospel station, you could also play on the pop stations. Because if I remember correctly, where did I see that? That was not where I want to be. I just had it. Okay, so this song won a Grammy for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals, 1985, a Grammy. And it would have received a Grammy Award for Best R&B Song, but it lost out to Shaka Khan's I Feel For You. And if any of you guys know, that song, I Feel For You, was a song by Prince. He had done it earlier on one of his earlier albums, and then, Shaka Khan, redid it, which, you just can't get away from Prince back, especially in the mid-'80s with Purple Rain. But let me see. The song appears on Ingram's 1983 album. It was released as a single in late 1983, peaking in 1984 at number 19 on the US charts and number 44 on the UK singles charts. A remix version reached number 12 in the UK during the spring of 1985, and it subsequently appeared on either James Ingram or Michael McDonald's greatest hits, as well as various 1980s compilation albums. It also got to number 5 on the US US Billboard Hot Black Singles, and number 12 in Ireland. So, yeah, it did really good for a crossover song. And I'm not mad at that. Back in the day, you could have Amy Grant or Donny Osmond, especially in the 80s. Amy Grant, Donny Osmond, there are also some other ones that could cross over. But in a way, when you're starting to get into the 80s and the 90s, you're getting further away from songs that can do that. Because, we're already now creating, like, this is country, this is rock, this is R&B, this is hip-hop. We've created so many different genres that, now it's like, it's hard for something to drop into another audience. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the video as much as I like making them for you. After that, all I need for you guys to do to help me out with my channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.